Hello. Good evening. Welcome. Welcome.
Yeah, right.
Welcome to We Bombed in Peoria. Yes. Gene, give me a note. Consider yourself at home. Consider yourself part of the family. We take you so strong. It's clear we're going to get along. Yeah, we're going to get along well tonight. We got a great show for you. A wonderful, wonderful variety. Oh, see that? Technology. Technology. So, can you hear me in the back? All right, all right. Very good. So, great show tonight. We bombed in Peoria. Let me tell you, that was a tough crowd. I'm going to see if you're a tough crowd. Mom came in to say, son, let's get up and go to church. Rolled over in bed. Son, come on, let's get up now. We got to go to church. And I don't want to. Come on, son. We got to go to church. No, no. Well, son, I don't like them and they don't like me. Son, you're 47 years old and the pastor. Great, we're going to get along fine here tonight. I want to introduce you to a few people up front and personal. First of all, I want you to meet our backstage crew. Yes, come on out here. Look at these folks. They're not entertaining, but you'll see them all through the program. Lynn Never, Ron Gerla, and Stephen Kemp. Helm. I keep thinking of the quarterback. I don't know. What a great crew they are. And over here, we have three of the finest musicians. Gene Lucensmeyer, yes, and Jan Arthur on the piano, tickling the ivory. Let's hear it for us. And here we have the lovable and the humble and the, you can depend on him and you hardly know he's there, Mr. Ron Green. Yes. Yep, and I know what I'm doing with it. And we got Brady Sturgill on the videotaping. Here you go. Brady, here, buddy. So, it's a great show tonight. We're going to get started right away. So, our first number involves 6 wonderful people. And I'm sure, at least in my hometown, in front of the pool hall, we had parking meters, and then light poles, and street signs. And the boys would all stand there. And they'd just be watching all the girls go by. So here we have 3 lovely girls, Rosalie Bandy, Mimi Vader, and Susan Gerla, singing I Enjoy Being a Girl, and 3 good-looking guys, Mike Callanan, Jack Clark, and moi. Here we go, standing on the corner. Where are those girls?
Standing on the corner, watching all the girls go by. Standing on the corner, giving all the girls the eye. Brother, you can't have a rich imagination. Give it a whirl, give it a try. By standing on the corner, watching all the girls, watching all the girls, watching all the girls go by.
I'm a girl and my knee that's only great. I am proud that my silhouette is curvy, that I walk with a sweet and girlish gait, with my hair kind of swivelly and swirly. I adore being dressed in something glitzy. Oh yes, when my guy comes to get me at my place. Out I go with my Joe or Bill or Bonnie. Oh, yes. My a filly who is ready for the race.
I'm the cat that got the cream. Haven't got a girl, but I can dream. Haven't got a girl, but I can wish. So I can down to Main Street, and that's where I select my imaginary dish.
When I have a brand new hairdo, with my eyelashes all in curl, I float on the air like birds do. I enjoy being a girl. Well, when men say I'm cute and funny, my teeth aren't teeth but pearls. They're real pearls. I float on the air like birds. Yes, we do. I enjoy being a girl.
Standing on the corner, watching all the girls go by. Standing on the corner, underneath the springtime sky. But you can't go to jail for what you're thinking, or for that look in your eye. Just standing on the corner, watching all the girls, watching all the girls, watching all the girls go by.
I flip when a fella sends me flowers. I drool over dresses made of lace. I talk on the telephone for hours with a pound and a half of cream upon my face.
Saturday night, and I'm so broke. Couldn't buy a girl a nickel coke. Still I'm living like a millionaire when I take me down to Main Street and I redo the hair parade for me there.
I'm strictly a female, and my future I hope will be in the hands of a brave and free male who enjoys being a guy, having a girl like me.
Great job. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, you know, if you cry alone. If you laugh, the world laughs with you. Humorology. It's the greatest thing going. And we have our humorologist here at Waterman Village. His name is Art Wookie, bringing some humorology to us. Art, come down.
Hi, everyone. Hello there. Hi, Art. Did you hear about the blonde?
Get a little closer.
A little closer?
There you
How's
go.
that?
That's good.
Everyone hear me in back? A blonde walked into her doctor's office, and both ears were burned. The doctor said, "How in the world did you do that?" She said, "Well, I was ironing my suit to go to work, and they were supposed to call me and tell me what time to come in. So I got my cell phone and laid it on the ironing board." And she said, "Well, I was ironing away, the phone rang, and I picked up the iron." And the doctor said, "Well, that explains one ear. What about the other one?" She said, "The idiot called back." A blind man walked into a bar, and he found him a stool and ordered a drink. And he sat there for a little while, and finally he said, "Bartender, you want to hear a good blonde joke?" and the place got just absolutely quiet as a church. And a husky voice leaned over in his ear and said, Mister, said the bartender here is a blonde, the bouncer here is a blonde. I'm a 6 foot tall, 200-pound, blonde, black belt. And the guy to my right is a blonde, and he's a weightlifter. Now on the other side of you is a blonde, and she happens to be a professional wrestler. She said, now, are you sure you want to tell that joke in this bar? And he thinks for a minute, he said, nah, I don't want to have to explain it 5 times. A lawyer decided he would get him a new car, so he bought him a new Jaguar. And he took it back to the office, he parked it out front. And he asked everyone to come out and take a look at it. Well, as he was standing by the driver's door, he opened it up and they were looking in, and about that time a semi came by and just, the door was gone. And so the lawyer was just so upset. He said, I could never get it fixed. He was saying it all to himself. He couldn't get it fixed like it was when it was new. And he was just beside himself. Well, he saw a policeman walking down the street, so he called the policeman over and he said, I want you to come over here. It said, a semi just took the door off my new Jag. Said, I want you to go find that guy. And the policeman said, you lawyers are so materialistic. Said, you didn't even notice that when he took the door off the car, he took your left arm. So the lawyer said, I've got my Rolex. There was an atheist professor, and he had a big class, so he thought he would just try to give the kids a lesson. So he stepped up on his platform and he said, now I'm an atheist, as you all know, but today I'm going to prove to you that there is no God. So he climbed up on his little platform and he said, for one thing, he said, you can't touch God. You've never seen God. And he said, furthermore, he said, I'm giving him 15 minutes to come down to this platform just to show you all there is no God. So he said, I'll set my watch right now. So the kids were all watching the clock in the classroom, and 5 minutes ticked off, and the professor got up and he said, he's only got 10 minutes left. And he got 7 minutes left, and he announced it. He said, see, there is no God. Well, at 5 minutes, a young Marine from the class walked up to the professor onto the platform and hit him so hard it knocked him off the platform. And the professor laid there for a minute and he got up and he kind of looked around dazed and he looked at the young Marine and he said, why in the world did you do that? The young Marine said, God was busy, so he sent me. A lady walked into the drugstore and she told the pharmacist, she said, now I would like to buy some cyanide. And the pharmacist said, cyanide? What are you going to do with cyanide? She said, I'm going to kill my husband. And the pharmacist said, I can't sell you cyanide to kill your husband. He said, are you crazy? He said, we'd both be in jail. He said, I just can't do it. So she never said a word. She opened her purse, got out a picture and handed it to the pharmacist. The pharmacist studied the picture for a minute, and it was of the lady's husband and his wife. And everyone could guess what they were doing. And he studied that picture, and finally he said, well, this changes everything. He said, why didn't you tell me you had a prescription? Thank you all.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, Art, so much. Well, for the last 50, 60 years, there's been a phenomenal songwriter and playwright, Stephen Sondheim. He did a show called, wrote for a show called A Little Night Music, 1973. In 1973, when he wrote that, Frank Sinatra did the first recording of this song. In 1985, Barbra Streisand did a recording, and then in 1998, Judy Collins. The song, Send In the Clowns. Jan Arthur.
Alan, the sign off the stage.
Oh, yes. Bob Seger has a song, Down on Main Street. Down on, oh, there it goes. That's one of my generations. Anyway, there we go. Nice, nice. We're gonna up tempo now a little bit, and I want to say this. We're dedicating our show to our lovely, wonderful Margaret Smith. Yay! I just saw that.
Don't trip. Please don't trip.
I will not. This afternoon, Margaret tripped and had a pretty hard fall. Oh. And we know that she'll be back to us soon, but she's in our hearts and thoughts tonight. And so our Waterman Village line dancers are gonna now perform for us the Boot, Scoot, and Boogie. Woo! Here we go.
Go, Sue. No.
We're on the count.
Main Street America there. And being Main Street America, it reflects a whole lot of what you find most everywhere. And on the main street, there are establishments on both sides of the street, and people walk up and down until way late in the night, until about 2 a.m. And then the people who are tending the spirits inside those establishments makes the final announcement, last call for alcohol. And at that point, opportunity has got to happen, and it's okay if it's cheap and superficial with Leon and Joanne Haar. Here we go.
Okay, I've been up and down this street looking for another drink, and most of the people have gone home, but this bar says Last Chance Saloon. Hopefully, I can get somebody to buy me a drink here. I don't know, it's looking pretty like maybe most of them went home, but here's some guy sitting up there. You think you could buy me another drink, cowboy?
All depends.
Huh. I gotta get these shoes off, they hurt. I'm gonna take them back to Walmart.
Your hair is all in tangles, and your makeup is a mess. And most of what you're drinking, spilling down your dress. To keep from falling off that bar stool's about all that you can do. So I'll make my proposition, 'cause I'm just as drunk as you. Let's do something cheap and superficial. Let's do something that we might regret. Let's do something shabby and insensitive. This might be the only chance we get. Like a lipstick showing on your teeth, a run going down your hose. Where you got that cheap perfume, God only knows. I'll be glad to have you home long before daylight. The sun is your worst enemy, and God is dark tonight. Let's do something cheap and superficial. Let's do something that we might regret. Let's do something shabby and insensitive. This might be the only chance I get. This might be the last chance I get.
Let's hope they find their way home. Well, on this next presentation, we're going to have the wonderful, the divination, that ESP ability, that wonderful magic of what we all are in envy of, those people who can see beyond what's there. In the spirit of the great Karnak, tonight we're so glad to introduce to you the wonderful mystery solver, Maurice the Magnificent, with Madame Mimi.
I hold in my hand the envelopes. As a child of 4 can plainly see, these envelopes have been hermetically sealed. They've been kept in a mayonnaise jar on Funk and Wagnall's porch since noon today. No one knows the contents of these envelopes, but you, in your mystical and borderline divine way, will ascertain the answers, having never before heard the questions.
Scooby Dooby Doo.
Scooby Dooby Doo.
What do you look for when you're tracking a Scooby Dooby in the woods? Timbuktu.
Timbuktu.
What follows Timbuk 1? The Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl.
What would you find in Superman's bathroom? The Orient Express.
The Orient Express.
What is a drink made with soy sauce and prune juice? A, B, C.
A, B, C.
D, E, F.
D, E, F.
And G.
And G.
What were the earlier forms of preparation H? Executive action.
Executive action.
What does the president look for in a singles bar?
The last
Not yet. Hickory dickory dock.
Hickory dickory dock.
Where do you go when you have a pain in your hickory dickory? May a herd of camels with dysentery redecorate the driveways to your village. Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
What are good directions to a urologist's office? Until they get caught.
Until they get caught.
How long is the term of a United States Congressman? An unmarried woman.
An unmarried woman.
What was Elizabeth Taylor between 3 and 5 p.m. on June 1st, 1964? A baseball fan. A baseball fan. A double and a triple. A catcher and a fielder's.
I can't do that.
And Dolly Parton.
I can't do that.
That's all right. Name 2 big hits. Name 2 big mitts. And a famous country western singer. Sis boom ba.
Sis boom ba.
What sound does a sheep make when it explodes?
Oh, such mysticism I have rarely witnessed. How wonderful. Well, our next duo are wonderful folks that actually for decades and decades and decades and decades have been favoring audiences old and young with all kinds of wisdom and wit. Here for us tonight, Art Wacky and Felice Maiswinkle doing George Burns and Gracie Allen. There, let's hear it for us.
George, I finally figured out our income tax. The government owes us $6 million.
How did you get that figure, Gracie?
No starches and plenty of exercise. By the way, How come the government still owes us $9 million from last year?
They're waiting until next year. Then they'll send it to the state of Texas too.
By the way, George, how much does a woman deduct when her husband is missing?
Who's missing?
Uncle Joe and Clara's husband. He's been missing for a while.
I've seen Aunt Clara. Joe isn't missing. He's hiding.
Oh no, he's missing. His hobby was glass blowing. Every night he'd stay on the back porch blowing glass. And one night he blew a bottle out himself.
He sat on the back porch and blew a bottle around himself.
And in the morning, the milkman took him away with the empties.
Gracie, you don't believe that story, do you?
Why not? A lot of people have back porches. And poor Aunt Clara had to support herself selling homemade bread.
Not easy.
No, but Aunt Clara was a smart businesswoman. She didn't sell the bread the day she baked it.
Why was that?
She kept it till the next day. Well, it was day-old bread, and it sold cheaper and cheaper.
Can't argue with that.
Do you think our taxes will be higher this year?
Well, they may be, but thanks to the community property laws, we'll do all right.
Community property laws? What are that?
Well, it's a law that says 1/2 of everything I have is yours, and 1/2 of everything you have is mine.
And how then come I only get 1/4 of what we make?
Well, that's the way it works out. Here, I'll show you. Now I've got $1 worth of change. I carried in my little coin purse. Now 1/2 of everything I have is yours, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have $1. So here's your 50 cents.
Thank you.
Now 1/2 of everything you have is mine, right? So give me $0.25. Now how much do you have?
25 cents.
That's exactly right. Say good night, Gracie.
Good night, Tracy.
Gracie Allen. What a wonderful, wonderful presentation. Thank you, thank you. Now this next opportunity is for you to join in on the chorus. And you'll recognize it, I'm sure you will, and we'll just sing right along with this next fellow who has just finished his wandering all the way down to the Florida Keys, and he's been coming back, and finally he got here, Jack Clark, the Happy Wanderer. Here he is.
wandering along the mountain track. And as I go, I love to sing with my knapsack on my back. I love to wander by the stream that dances in the sun. So joyously it calls to me, come join my happy song. Everybody,
let's sing it.
I wave my hat to all I see, whoops, and they wave back to me. The cardinals sing so loud and clear from every live oak tree. Go ahead, sing. Bell rock, bell ring, bell rock. I lost bell rock, my knapsack on my back. Oh, may I go a-wandering until the day I die. Oh, may I always laugh and sing beneath God's clear blue sky. Everybody! Valerie, Valerie,
now we have a wonderful rendition, and I'm sensing that this poor gentleman right here and that poor gentleman right there, and it could be, oh my, right there, oh my. We have four wonderful ladies. We have Joanne Schultz, we have Susan Gerlach, we have Sue Millett. What? Oh, Sue Millett. Mimi Taylor. Mimi Smith. Listen, folks, Peoria was a hard trip. And here we go with Rosalie Bandy, Bald-Headed Men.
Did he get the names right?
Finally.
Well, girls.
Hi, Rosalie.
Hey, you know, can we talk? There are some things about men that I really do love, but some things that I don't like at all. Can we talk about this?
Sure, why not?
Why? Listen up, everybody. Here we go. Well, I don't like men who exaggerate about the places they've been, about the money they make. I like a man who is honest and true, who can look you in the eyes when he talks to you. I like men who accept who they are. Not everybody can look like a movie star. Now if you follow this thought to its logical end, you can see why I like bald-headed men. Said it before, I said it again. I love bald-headed men. Now everybody knows it's testosterone that turns a bushy-haired man into a chrome dome. But testosterone's what makes a man a man. The more that he's got, the more that he can do the things that make a woman go, oh. I'll take a bald-headed man over a big-haired boy. like the cosmetic industry for women. A giant black hole that will just suck your money away for the rest of your lives. Please don't do it, no matter how you face it. Time marches on, some new things appear, but some old things are gone. Let them go, it's the natural thing, like a leaf off a tree or a bird on a wing. Try looking in your mirror from a whole different place. You're not losing hair, you're gaining face. Be confident, be cool, it won't be long when you will be proud to be one of those bald-headed men. I said it before, I said it again. I love bald-headed men, yes I do. Love bald-headed men. How about that Steve Harvey? Love him. And that great handsome Sean Connery. Love him. And that cute little, you remember Elmer Fudd? Love him. And that sexiest of all heartbeat, Yul Brynner. Oh yes. Love him. And who can ever forget Telly Savalas? Who loves you, baby? And all you bald-headed men out there, wherever you are, love you.
And Rosalie Bandy. Wasn't that wonderful? Oh my. I think I'm going to go shave my head tonight. Now, in 1904, there was a song that was written, and it was written to be the first gramophone recording in gramophone history. And it was from Italy, the song. It's called the Mattinata. It was done in dedication to Enrique Caruso. And here tonight, accompanied by Gene Longensmeyer. I'm telling you, I'm at the Last Chance Saloon, I think. Gene Longensmeyer to sing it for us, our wonderful Mimi Bader. Are you sure? Let's hear it.
Longmire, very nice working with you. I'm ready, are you? Okay. Let's go.
Di Giacomo Rosa su di
following my notes.
That's a first.
This next number is one that you'll just love, and I know that you've heard it many times before. It was written by Claude Debussy, and a French composer of the 1800s and early 1900s. And there now to perform it for us are, again, a wonderful Jan Arthur on the piano, Claire de Lune.
Oh my God, maybe play it.
The American poet came to us from England. At the beginning of the last century, his family moved to Detroit, Michigan. When he was just a lad, he began working in the Detroit newspaper office. And over the course of his lifetime, he wrote 11,000 poems. His name, Edgar Guest. And Edgar Guest had television show, radio programs, and there's one poem tonight Mimi Smith is going to present. It is such a great one, she powdered her nose. Mimi Smith, Edgar Guest poem.
hates to be thin. She hates to be fat. 1 minute it's laughter, the next it's a cry. You can't understand her, however you try. But one thing is certain, as everyone knows, a woman's not dressed till she powders her nose. You can never tell what a woman will say. She's a law to herself every hour of the day. It keeps a man guessing to know what to do, and mostly he's wrong when his guessing is through. But this you can bet on, wherever she goes, she'll find some occasion to powder her nose. I've studied the sex for a number of years. I've watched her in laughter, I've seen her in tears. On her ways and her whims I have pondered a lot, to find what will please her and just what will not. But all that I've learned from the start to the close is that sooner or later she'll powder her nose. At church or a ball game, a dance or a show, there's one thing about her I know that I know. At weddings or funerals, at dinners of taste, you can bet that her hand will dive down into her waist, and every few minutes she'll strike up a pose. And the whole world must wait while she powders her nose.
I'll go powder your nose. Stories are something we grow up with as children, and all of us have been told stories by our parents, only to grow up and discover the truth. The stories I'm talking about, you know, where do babies come from? The birds and the bees. Well, here to tell us the truth is our own lovable Felice Meiswinkle, the storyteller.
I am the mother of 7 children, all born within 11 years. I'm somewhat elastic. When my children were old enough to ask questions about babies, I remembered a story that was told to me and how I reacted. So I told it to my own children. When I was about 4.5 years old, I asked my mother, Mutti, where do babies come from? Where did I come from? And my mother answered, the stork brings babies, and the stork brought you. I had never heard that one before, because I thought babies were coming from the sky, from heaven. And then I thought about it, and I tried to find a connection between heaven and the stork. And I found it. The stork is a white bird with wings, and he flies. And up in heaven are angels with wings, and they fly. And I found a wonderful connection until my mother said, I'll never forget the pains I had when you were born. And I said, why did you have pains? Well, she said, the stork bit my leg. Well, why would the stork do something like that? I thought about it, and I came to the conclusion that the stork was in business to bring babies to mothers, and biting them in the leg was his pleasure. When I was 6 years old, I was sent to a farm to recuperate from scarlet fever. And there I enjoyed all the little animals, the chickens coming out of eggs, and I loved walking through the meadow. And one day I was walking, and right in the middle of the meadow, in a very distance, I saw something white moving towards me. I wondered what it was. And I waited, because I was so curious about all this. And along came a flock of birds. And I thought, maybe they're storks, but there are too many. I'm just one woman here, one female. And finally they came closer, and they weren't storks. They were geese. But then I had heard from some people, one bird is like another. Well, I remembered that. I hoped it wouldn't be true. But anyway, the geese came towards me, and suddenly one of the geese stepped forward, and he was a big one. He was a gander, and he swung his wings, and he started to run towards me. And I was so scared I couldn't move. And he came, and he hit me in the legs. Oh my God, maybe he's was right about the babies. And I looked down, no baby. And the gander just took off. Well, here I was, determined to find out how to get a baby. And I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, oh my. Didn't I?
The wonderful stories we grow up with. Leave the mic there.
Yeah.
Leave the mic.
Yeah, he changed his mind.
Okay. Very good. Well, this next song is a contemporary one. John Legend is a composer and singer, musician, and he's written a beautiful song called All of Me. And for us tonight, our own Lee Kelly is going to perform for us All of Me. Lee?
There you go.
There we go. I'm ready when you're ready, Miss Sherry. What would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me in and you kicking me out. Got my head spinning, no kidding, I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind, 'cause all of me loves all of you. I love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. And I give your all to me, I give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning, 'cause even when I lose I'm winning, 'cause I give you all. And you give me how many times do I have to tell you, even when you're crying and beautiful too, the world is beating you down, I'm around through every move. You're my downfall, you're my muse, my worst distraction, my rhythm and blues. I can't stop singing, it's ringing in my head for you. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind, 'cause all of me loves all of you. I love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. And I give your all to me, I give my all to you. So you're my end and my beginning, even when I lose I'm winning, 'cause I give you all. And you give me all. Cards on the table, we're both showing hearts, risking it all, though it's hard, 'cause all of me loves all of you. I love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. And I give your all to me, I give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning, 'cause even when I lose I'm winning, 'cause I give you all. And you give me all.
the stage set. In 1923, whoops. Well, that's good for these microphone handlers. There we go. Very good. No, there we go. 1923, Thomas Morris wrote the Charleston Strut. It's a jazzy tune. And here to do the Charleston Strut are the Jazzy Tappers under the leadership of Susan Myers. Let's hear it for them. Every half century or century, a holy man comes along that rewrites the book. And in 1980, we had a holy man who arrived and opened up a whole new way of understanding the world in which we live. Great pleasure to bring to you tonight, Father Guido Sarducci.
I'm going to move with this. I want to talk to you directly. Can you hear me? No. Okay. You can't hear me? Yes, we can. Can you hear me now? Yeah. All right. I find that education, don't matter where you go to school, it's all the same. It's all just a memorization. And it don't even matter how long you remember things, as long as you can parrot them back for the test. Well, I got an idea for a school I'd like to start called the 5-Minute University. The idea is that in 5 minutes you learn
everything the average college graduate remembers 5 years after they get out of school. Gonna cost about $20. Now that might seem like a lot, $20 for just 5 minutes, but it's for everything, like tuition, a cap and gown rental, graduation photo, snacks, everything included. Say, you know, in most universities you gotta take a foreign language. Well, in the 5-minute university you can take any language you want, any language. Say you want to take a Spanish. What I teach you is ¿Cómo está usted? Means how are you? And the answer is muy bien, means very well. And believe me, if you take 2 years of college Spanish, ¿Cómo está usted? About all you're going to remember 5 years after you graduate. So that's all I'm going to teach. No, I'm not going to waste your time with the vocabulary and the conjugations and all that stuff. You'll just forget it anyhow, so why bother? All right, well, I'm going to teach you also about economics. Economics, supply and demand. Business. Business is you buy something and you sell it for more. That's all. Theology. Now, I don't have a theology department because, you know, I'm a priest, it's okay. Theology, all you have to know is the answer to the question, where is a God? And the answer is, God is everywhere. Why? Because he likes you. That's kind of a mixture of Disney and Roman Catholic philosophy. Perfect for our times. Perfect. Just perfect. Well, when classes are over, it's a time for spring break. No time go to Fort Lauderdale only lasts about 20 seconds. What I like to do for you is I take a little sun lamp on you and I give you a little glass of orange juice. That's the snack, the orange juice. And then vacation's over. Don't last long. Now it's time for final exams, okay? Are you ready? I ask you, ¿Cómo está usted? And you answer? I say to you, where is the God? And you say? Everywhere. Economics? Very good, very good. All right. Now you put on your cap and gown. I've taken my Polaroid and I take a little flash of that picture of you. I give you the picture. You give me $20. I give you diploma. And you're a college graduate. Ready to go. Now I think maybe I just might start right next to the 5-minute university, a little law school. I mean, you got another minute?
How wonderful. Pretty much. This next one is a wonderful trumpet solo. Nothing like a beautiful horn. And to play it, and he does it so well, our own electrician in the town, our wonderful friend Leslie Bordas. Let's hear it for
Yes. We do. Well, they usually say behind a good man there's a perfect woman. And she's in your midst. This is my other half, Marie. We're actually celebrating her 68th anniversary this month.
said, but 68-year anniversary? Anniversary?
No, birthday.
Birthday! All right, all right. I was going to say, your 68th anniversary, you were married as babies. Oh, this next one, this man that's going to sing for us now, his music lasts forever and ever. Every generation that will be coming along from now henceforth will tune in and learn these wonderful songs. It's great joy tonight to bring to you the one and only Elvis Presley. Can't help falling in love. We just love being here with you. Leading into our finale, we are now going to introduce our final number, and performing it for us, leading us into our finale, is the wonderful Rosalie Dolly Bendy. And here she is.
It's so nice to see you, Glenn. It's so nice to be back home where I belong. You're looking swell, Joe. I can tell it. You're still glowing, you're still growing,
much for coming tonight. They did an awesome job, don't you think?
Yeah.
So, yeah. You girls gotta rock. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you, guys. Boys in the band.
Sleep well tonight. I will.